How do you increase the impact of your research? It's a question in every academic's mind. Today, Digital HSS has teamed up with the Society for Research in Higher Education. They've brought together researchers and practitioners from around the country to explore that very question.
I'm today talking about how you can use social media as a way of getting more openness for your research. It can be incredibly useful, and a lot of academics are using it right now to disseminate their research and also to really build networks for themselves so that they can also read other people's work much more easily. We're all having to start to report more on the impact that our work has, which feeds into the REF 2014 process. So this is something that is of real concern to academics, and I think social media is a way to help people start down the road to impact. Although it can seem scary, it's an incredibly interesting time to be using social media for academics, and I think more people should give it a go.
There are lots of positives, but the focus today is on taking a critical perspective, not just on the practicalities of digital scholarship, but on what it really means for education as a whole.
There is a tension between scholarship for truth value and scholarship for use value. And I think I'm basically going to be arguing that digital technologies tend to prioritise use value over truth value, and that as scholars, with a big stake in contributing to the public mission of the university, we need to remind ourselves of the mechanisms that we use to ensure the truth value of the scholarship that we do. We need to take a critical perspective on some of the developments that are going on. And I think it's very easy to get swept away in kind of practice and policy initiatives which are driven really by a kind of wonder about digital technologies and their possibilities. And to forget that, in fact, we're in the business of knowledge creation, knowledge dissemination, and that we do have a really important public mission to higher education.
For anything that's made open, I think something else is also closed at that same time. I'm not sure that anything can really be fully open. So I think because open educational resources are so prominent in the media at the moment, and they're really getting high-profile attention, we need to really think about what is being opened by them and what is simultaneously being closed. It's great that the university are getting involved in and wanting to hear about critical and theoretical perspectives on open educational resources. I think that's really important. I think it's an area that doesn't have a lot of theory. It's an area that has a lot of promotion, and there's a lot of positivity about open educational resources. But I think as well as that, we also need people to kind of theorise about them and be a bit critical as well.
More information about digital scholarship and similar upcoming events can be found on the Digital HSS website.